Gentlemen, King Arthur.
My lord. Gentlemen. Have you prepared a reception for the invaders?
We have. The barbarian Danes will soon learn that England under Arthur is no peasant village to be sacked and burnt at will.
We set up our line of battle on the plain before Tyning Forest.
Before the forest? That leaves Tiny Abbey at the mercy of the Danes.
This is a military matter. We need no advice from you, Master Merlin.
War is always a matter of general concern. These monks at Tynan Abbey do important work, copying manuscripts that would otherwise be lost.
Well, then, give the brothers fair warning and tell them to leave.
Leave? Just at the moment when they are working on an important discovery of a book by Archimedes. Who?
Let us concentrate on the battle problem first. Then see how many forces we can spare to defend the abbey.
We attack here, and then so, and then so.
How many are there?
My lord, I personally shall account for 50 of them, upon my honor as a knight.
They will scatter like grasshoppers.
But how many Danes are there?
Whatever their number, sire, we attack.
And for St. George.
And by St. George, I still want to know. How many?
We are not mathematicians, sire. We are knights. The art, the science of lance and sword, it is our life. It is not so, Sir Lancelot.
Yes, and a very narrow life it can be. Would it be fair to say, Sir Exeter, that we do not in fact know the number of the Danes?
Not fair, sir.
Oh?
We know precisely. There are 200 in the south, 150 in the east, and 2 columns of 100 and 200 swinging round from the north.
In other words, 650 Danes in all.
You and your precious arithmetic has just sealed the fate of the Abbey, my friend. If there are 650 Danes, we shall need every single man.
What are we worrying about? A handful of books. Yes, and only a handful of people can read them.
The flower of England.
My lord?
I had gathered together under my command the best knights, the most honorable, the most intelligent, the most brave. And yet in some matters your ignorance is appalling. Oh, yes, it is. The world was not always like this. In Greece, in Rome, in Syracuse, where this Archimedes lived, men not only wrote and read, but were beginning to wrest secrets from the earth. And what happened to us? We live shut away from the world, isolated.
Just as well, I say. Can't see the need of a lot of foreign notions.
Whether you can see the need or not, we must defend that handful of books. In them lies the key to the past, and hence the future.
I don't see the problem, my lord. Tyning Abbey is in a dead end, surrounded by steep hills. I doubt if more than a scouting party of Danes will pass that way, if any.
All the more shame that it should fall for lack of defense. Lord Exeter, will you volunteer to take a group?
Please, my lord. I have sworn to my lady that I will fight for 5 hours on end and kill 20 Danes as proof of my love for her.
Sir Kay.
I drew up the plan of battle.
Very well, then. I will volunteer.
Merlin the Magnificent.
Poor Tyning Abbey.
May I volunteer for your army, Commander?
Thank you, Sir Lancelot. However, knowing Merlin's wizardry, I don't think it'll be necessary for your sword to leave its scabbard.
Reverend Father, we have visitors.
Well, if they're hungry, feed them.
They wish to speak with you.
Well, give them a little money, then.
But one of them is a knight. And with them is a man who said, "Tell Father Till my name is Merlin."
That boy? I told him the last time if he ran away again, we wouldn't take him back.
Oh!
Where is he?
Father Till.
Hey,
Father Till!
don't shout, I'm not deaf. Merlin. I'm getting old, boy.
Never!
So you're a knight now, eh?
No. This is the knight. No, this one. This is Sir Lancelot. And this is Squire Brian.
Wash your face, boy, it's dirty. Over there. And properly. What have you done with all the knowledge I packed into your square head,
Not as much as I might, but perhaps more than you hoped.
Ah, slippery as usual, eh? Properly, I said. I suppose you've come to buy rope.
Rope?
Well, we must have some means to sustain us in our work. This poor soil will grow practically nothing, so we make rope.
But our visit is for another purpose. We have come to protect you.
We are well protected, thank you.
There's a possibility of an attack from invading Danes.
A whole patrol, probably.
But while we continue to stay here, you can work in peace. We've heard about the Archimedes book.
Archimedes? Oh, you want to see it?
Oh, very much.
Before you go, don't you think we ought to discuss plans for defending the Abbey?
Oh, yes, beautiful Abbey.
I shall be the laughing stock of every squire at Camelot. Think of it. While they achieved glory battling the Danes...
You have to stand guard over a lot of old books.
Yes. And if we are attacked, are these our foot soldiers?
Don't worry, Bran. We'll have a garrison armed to the teeth. Now see if you can find me some ladders.
Ladders? You can almost jump over these walls.
Ladders. As many as you can.
Ladders.
Here it is. The magnum opus of Archimedes himself.
May I?
Of course, my boy, of course. We haven't even finished translating it yet, but already we have uncovered the most remarkable hypotheses.
A large body, regardless of its weight, displaces its own volume of any liquid. Fascinating. Let me see. Simple principles of the lever, how a large weight can be moved by a small force.
It is all explained here, but we can't decipher it. We don't know what it means.
By means of this apparatus, any single person, even a small child, can move an object many times its own weight.
It's a miracle.
No, Father, not a miracle. Science. Father, this is going to take a great deal of work. Do you mind if I study the book?
Certainly, my boy, certainly.
Now, come on, let's try and get one of the sides off one of these ladders. You look put out, Brian.
And why not? A tremendous battle with over 1,000 men in mortal combat. And I shall miss it.
Skins. They must have some skins here. See if you can find me a skin.
Skin?
Yes, skin.
You never take me seriously.
How many?
Too many. Shall I saddle the horses?
Oh, we can't take on too many.
I didn't mean to fight. I mean, get out of here.
We came here to defend this abbey. Anyway, I thought you liked mortal combat.
But they'll swarm all over us.
Don't you worry. Go and call the monks.
The Danes are coming! Come to the courtyard! The Danes are coming!
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, what are we going to do? I could make us invisible, but I haven't enough time.
Commander, your place is here. Tell us when the Danes appear, and tell us how many of them there are. Brothers, if you give me a hand, I think we can avoid trouble.
We are men of God. We will not raise our hands against our fellow men.
Not your hands, but your voices. I want you to cry out. When I give the signal, cry out like soldiers anxious to go into battle.
Lancelot,
Yes?
they're coming.
Right, follow me. Now, quick, take up this ladder. Come on. That's it, on the shoulders, and up on the wall with it. Right, march back and forth. That's it.
They're coming.
Right, cry out now like an army. Now! No, louder, fiercer. Thank you. It was wonderful.
What's all that noise about? Come on, back to your work. Hurry. What do they think this is? A holiday? What are those people doing down there? Hurry, come on.
Magnificent strategy. I couldn't have done better myself.
Unfortunately, they don't seem to be running very far.
They wouldn't dare come back, would they?
I wonder. If we had a real military force here, we'd make a sortie and chase after them. They know that as well as I do. They're going to lie low for a while and watch us. And if we can't prove our noisy strength, they'll try again.
History will record that while Lancelot halted the invader, it was Merlin who destroyed him.
Who's going to write this history, you?
I have more magic than you ever dreamt of. You see that rock over there?
Yes?
What would you say if I could bring it crashing down on the invading Danes?
I would say, Commander, you have annihilated the enemy.
Then you must find some means of delaying them.
Are you serious?
Serious? Of course I am, but I must have time.
How much?
As long as you can give me.
All right, I'll try.
You are working hard, boy.
Equal weights, equal distances from a central point will balance. Unequal weights will not. But unequal weights, unequal distance will.
You understand it?
Yes, I think so. Now look. Unequal weights, unequal distance from a central point will balance. I've used a small force to move the large one.
Remarkable.
There's more here. By a system of block and tackle, the weight and strength of one man can come to equal the weight of the whole world. Says Archimedes, if I had a platform to stand on, I could move the whole universe.
He has it all worked out in diagrams and numbers on the next page, but we can't make out what he means.
Here, give me a quill.
Do you speak English?
Soon you speak Danish.
Do you respect the flag of truce?
Dawie Hans, denne man vestlig. What do you want?
I was about to ask you what you wanted with the old abbey.
Same as you.
Nothing. We were just passing by.
Where you going?
To join King Arthur.
So, you come into this valley, you don't go from here.
No?
No. How many men you got?
Enough. Were you scouting for a way to attack King Arthur from the rear? Ah. Well, now you know you can't do it. Why don't you rejoin your army? We'll meet again. On the field of battle.
You want to join Arthur? Go ahead. We like it here.
So you are interested in the abbey?
We take a look inside.
There's only a few old men there. They study, they're poor.
Us too.
Believe me, the only thing they have that's valuable are books. I'm sure you're not interested in books.
Books. We burn it to the ground.
Why? Because of the books?
Yeah.
Books can't do you any harm.
Hey, Olaf. See? Could break bone or crack head, but him not afraid. He's never seen books. Books make men soft.
You want to be hard and tough. For what?
To kill enemies.
But the books say men are brothers, not enemies.
Life is tough. Men must be tougher, else men die.
Books don't make men soft.
Books make men foolish in their head.
And fast.
In Denmark, men fight with their swords. Tie him up and take him away.
I warn you, if you don't respect the flag of truce, not one of you will leave here alive.
Dennebergen! Toma! Let's start. How many soldiers you say in there?
I didn't.
Nothing but priests. You climb and look.
All the more reason to leave them in peace.
What they doing? Lots of rope all round.
If you're curious, why don't you go up to the gates?
Now?
Tomorrow might be too late.
No hurry.
Oh, but there is. They may be hiding their gold. Tomorrow you'd never find it.
You think you're very clever. You want us to go today. We're not fools. We stay here tonight. Tomorrow we have nice fire of books.
Well, I see there's nothing I can do to stop you.
You're my prisoner. I tell you what I do. We wait till after battle. If we beat Arthur, we kill you. If he beat us, we sell you for money. Dennebergen.
Fascinating. Remarkable.
Master Merlin, it's almost midnight.
Lion, take this down to Father Telford immediately. Hurry, hurry!
Ah, good. The final piece of the puzzle.
What is it?
If you could read, you'd understand. Lay on with the hammers, good my brothers. We're nearly finished. Brother Ignatius.
Hey, they keep that up all night?
It's an old English custom. Wards off evil spirits.
Barbarians. We'll soon put a stop to that, too. Hey! Spelen Dennebergen! Fertig! Gut, kommen.
Father Till, our guests are on the way.
Well, feed them, or give them something.
But these are the ones who want to burn the books.
But I won't let them.
Then come with me. Come along. There.
I've no time for your tricks now, boy. We'll have our games as usual during recreation period.
Games? Father, this is no game.
No game, eh? Huh. No game? Then what do you call all this, then, if it isn't tug of war? Hmm? It's Archimedes.
Any time now, Father.
Wait!
Go away, boy, I'm busy.
But Sir Lancelot...
I can't get away, boy. Go on, Father. That's right. Go on. Yes.
Wonderful. Well, what are you all standing around for, eh? What is this, Whitsuntide? Come, back to your desks.
8.
King Arthur.
I.
My lord, how goes the battle?
Do you think I should be here if there were Danes left to chase?
We've routed them, for good.
Sorry you missed it, but I see that you've managed to preserve the treasures of antiquity.
Not Isaac, eh, but Master Merlin.
What? Master Merlin?
Oh, truly.
Oh, a few incantations, and we were fortunate. The stars were right to perform a miracle.
You are Lord Arthur? Then take good care of this boy, my lord. I know of nobody else who could have translated the diagrams of Archimedes in such short a time.
Archimedes.
Well, I mean, it's a sort of... let this be an object lesson to us all, my lords. In books, there are more miracles than can be performed by any one man. Let us guard them with our lives.
Well spoken, Merlin. And well done.
Now listen to my story, yes, listen while I sing of days of old in England when Arthur was the king, of Merlin the magician and Guinevere the queen, and Lancelot the bravest knight the world has ever seen.
In days of old, when knights were bold, this story told of Lancelot.
He rode the wilds of England, adventures for to seek, to rescue maidens in distress and help the poor and weak. If anyone oppressed you, he'd be your champion. He fought 1,000,000 battles and he never lost a one.
In days of old, when knights were bold, this story's told of Lancelot. In days of old, when knights were bold, this story's told of Lancelot.